biter spawner.
Right, how's it going? Have you made it?
I'm capturing a couple of things.
It's good. Has it done the
In theory.
Has it triggered the tech? Would be nice if it did.
I think it's building up a bar. It's processing them.
There we go.
There you go.
Now we can research the biolab and fish breeding, should you wish to. You could breed fish.
Oh, this creature will request food and will slowly starve if not fed.
I don't care. We don't actually need them at the moment.
Okay.
That's a future
Yeah,
problem.
It needs food. It needs bioflux as a food.
Yeah. Capturing it was purely to trigger the tech so that we could unlock the next one.
Yes.
No, to build the biolabs, when we research them, we will need biter eggs. So at that point, we will need to sort out capturing biters and feeding them.
Yeah, I mean, it's either going to be manually taking bioflux up there to do it ourselves, or a requester chest.
Well,
Whichever
this is where the perimeter falls apart a bit. There's an argument for breaking a hole in the perimeter, letting an expansion party settle a bit closer, then capturing it and surrounding it with walls, and rebuilding the perimeter again. So it's within our area, captured.
Yeah.
And if it should ever, if it should ever escape, we've got the walls and defences, and we can feed it without sending our bots out into the wilderness.
Yeah.
I think that's a future us problem. Not least, I'm not doing the biolabs tech now because I want the processing unit productivity, and health is taking forever. I might bring health down while we're waiting for yellow.
Yeah, go for it. Okay.
Because the productivity doesn't need yellow. Right, well there's nothing I can really do on Vulcanus until the cliff explosives turn up, which is waiting on Razor Quest to get back.
It does feel like we're bottlenecking slightly.
Although, for all I know, Razor Quest could be back. I haven't checked.
Razor Quest. It's on now, this.
Oh, for crying out... train, please, stop with the unloading of the fuel.
So yeah, your Vulcanus stuff is requesting more trains. Are you wanting more trains and rail supports?
Possibly.
Because
I don't know if one train's going to cut it, so...
Well, it's just rail ramps are very expensive, and you've
Yeah.
got quite a lot of rail supports coming in. I haven't looked at your train line in a while. I don't know how close you are.
Where am I looking? I need tungsten ore. It's going to be in here
Who's
somewhere. There. Right, if I filter all of the inserters, then it can't start outputting the fuel.
My robot got stuck. There we go. That's a better line.
Oh right, I've asked to have 60 fuel in my inventory, have I? Wonder why that is. Oh, it's for the defence, it's for the tank. So I can keep the tank fueled, I see.
Reasonable.
I'll allow it.
Now that I've got that in place, do we have big mining drones? We do. Right, big mining drones. Substation. Oh, substation somewhere nearby.
Right. Plastic is very bottlenecked by petroleum gas.
Hmm.
So, yeah, we've run out of it. So, more cracking of petroleum would seem to be sensible.
Bluebirds. Okay.
Might move this substation a tile, which is probably going to break something.
Okay. There's one connected up. There's another connected up. That's perfectly aligned. Good lucky. Main tunnels. There we go. Let's clear some trees. There we go, now I can see what's going on. Let's remove that.
Really, what I'm trying to retrofit in means I need to massively increase production of some of the intermediates, which does mean reworking some of Vulcanus.
Yeah.
So it was not hugely built for expandability.
No, it was built to get the job done. Oh, I probably should have deleted that. That's cool.
I just want some tungsten. It's not like I have blue circuits anyway, but although I certainly could.
Go to there. We'll go to there. There we go. Get some power panel. There we go.
We'll start level 2.
Yep. There we go. There's the climate robots that I need. That's not smart. Right, how...
It's not the fastest science in the world. I mean, we're consuming science at about a rate of 230 a minute, which is pretty good going.
That is pretty good.
It does mean it's going to take 10 minutes to finish this science, apparently.
I mean, that's not actually that long compared to some of these. It feels like it's ticking up faster than that. As it was a second ago.
It'll be
Yeah,
1%
still
every
ticking
6
up.
seconds.
Yeah, it feels pretty quick.
Okay. So I'm waiting for Razor Quest, aren't I? That's why I can't do anything.
Yeah.
Which is currently now V's waiting for some of its request. Okay, right, let's not do so many rail supports.
You gotta remember that I'm also loading up my rocket at the same time, which isn't gonna help. To be fair, I'd let you load up your rocket before I started requesting any of my stuff.
Yeah, I might be a bit overkill on some of these as well. It has enough fuel, which is something, compared to Nostromo, which is refusing to go anywhere, ever. It never has enough fuel. Made it to 5k thruster fuel.
To be fair, my rocket's pretty much there, I think.
It is just blue circuit production on now, V's.
Yeah.
Which I'm trying to improve.
Lacking heat pipes slightly, and explosive rockets. But I can manually sort that. Does Aquila actually have enemies on it?
No.
Okay.
No, you have no need of defence.
Okay. I will cancel my 400 explosive rockets
That's probably overkill.
that I don't need. Yeah. See, it is just heat pumps that it's waiting on.
Yeah.
It's got 1,000 available on the planet, it just needs blue circuits.
Yup.
So yeah, it's almost there. Satisfied. Second edition is black. So it's getting there on fuel. It's struggling for carbon. That's fair enough. Right. So now the question is, do I go to Akilo now, or do I wait until next recording?
Possibly
I think
worth
I go
waiting.
now.
But go now if you
I
want.
don't know, we've got time, we've got an hour. There's not a lot else going on.
It'd be good to leave Nalvis for a bit to stockpile some blue circuits.
Well, exactly. So yeah, we do just need to stockpile more stuff. Right, trash and requested stuff. Start getting my inventory cleared. So I do want to keep some stuff. Trash and requested, but add a section that is tech equipment run. So yeah, I'm going to manually send a rocket up in a minute, full of equipment for my Spidertron that I'm taking with me. Which is pretty bit different to what I've got in my current one.
I guess while I'm waiting, I could start looking at setting up a. I don't really want to, because I want to do it with quality. I was going to say I could start looking at Fulgora setting up a mech armor production, but given I want quality mech armor, it's a bit of a moot point.
Yeah.
All this, my intention today was very much to rebuild Fulgora, but because I want the green belts for it, I spent so long on Vulcanus.
Yeah. Ooh. We're making superconductors, aren't we?
On Fulgora, yeah.
Are you shipping any back?
No, why? Do you need them?
Personal Roboport Mark II.
Ah. My Fulgora's broken again because steel's backed up again. How? How do we keep backing up steel?
Are you not just chucking it in the ocean if you get full?
You can't.
You can't chuck it in the ocean?
No, you have to scrap it into nothingness.
Ah.
Which obviously, like, eventually happens, but it's not the quickest.
Yeah. Batteries. So let's get 8 batteries and 3 legs. Okay. So yeah, no solar panels. Do need a robot board. That, do need that. That's getting pretty full. Batteries in the legs. Batteries, fix. Turn up personal logistics.
Yeah, you can't dump
There we go.
anything in the ocean on Fulgora.
That's annoying.
That do not be how it works.
Right. That's back on automatic. Yeah, that off the automatic. Travel to space can't fall. Right. I'm going to go to Aquilo.
Okay.
I think. So why not? At least I'll have a vague idea of what I need to do next time.
I'll be honest, I don't know why it bottlenecks. I think my circuit must be broken. Oh, my circuit is broken, that's why it's not working. I should have checked that before, really.
But it's less than 90. That feels more sensible. Yeah, not quite full on the heat pipes, unfortunately. Ah, that's why it's not doing my heat pipes. It started filling your stuff.
Ah. There shouldn't be much for Razor Quest.
I mean, there's all your accumulators, and you've
How many?
had 12 rockets of rail supports.
Yeah, I turned that down. How many accumulators fit in a rocket? 50. So, I mean, 100 is only 2 rockets worth. I've got 150 on board.
Yeah.
Oh, but there's 200 requested by space as well, which
Yeah.
I can't be held responsible for. I didn't set those requests.
I think we set those together.
Those
They're
were
common
to
for
replenish
all
from
rockets.
damage to the space station.
Yeah.
But as the space station only has maybe a dozen accumulators on it, 200 for that might be overkill.
Yeah.
So I will drop that a little bit to 50.
Right.
And the same with solar
It's
panels.
I shall. What was I going to do? I was going to update my cargo shuffle recipe.
So there should now be enough accumulators on board. So it's now just waiting for a iron ore, which is the 500 is one rocket. I don't know why we're bringing iron ore. I'm still lost on that.
For Razor Crest,
Yeah.
you need it for the concrete
Why do we need concrete?
to make forges.
Oh,
Is it forges?
foundries.
Foundries, that's the one.
They need
Yeah.
concrete, do they? Okay.
So you can't get iron ore, you can only cast iron.
Yeah, that's a bit awkward.
Hmm. So yeah, you can't. Well, you can do it from scratch because you can break rocks to get iron ore. But your new setup's completely drained the petroleum, I think.
Yeah, I know. I've just doubled the production
Okay.
from light ore. The problem is your circuitry means that it doesn't make any more. I mean, the tanks. There's no tanks, which is a minor issue.
Well, yes.
But because it only works when there's more than 20k light oil, and that only works when there's more than 20k heavy oil, and I can't increase the heavy oil production because there's no space.
Yeah.
So the bottleneck is now the lack of space at the start of the system. I've tried to improve the end of the system, albeit I'll admit it's missing some tanks.
You could stick some speed modules on it. On the heavy to light,
I could.
rather than efficiency and.
Oh, Razor Quest's got here now. A bit too late to add a tank request to it.
Anyway.
Can't build my own tanks.
It's water would be an issue.
Have we got the means to make a
water's not
tank
too
on
much.
Vulcanus?